Let's go live on the Moksha space. Let's go live. Let's go live. Let me see if I could share this. All right. We're gonna let some people come in. We're gonna see if they tell some people. You know how these people is. Hey, honey, 422. They won't let me share that I'm live on here either. Like, I went to my other page thinking they was going to let me get by. Peace, power, and protection, though. Peace, power, and protection. I'm going to give it about 3 or 4 minutes and see if anybody else can join. Greetings, Empress. I'll wave. I hope you're having a good day. I hope your day going well. Man. You know, it's just been crazy. So I've been on both of my social medias today, and I've been waiting on something to happen. And so I looked at the news, and last night I saw it. So I had been having all of these visions and stuff like that about the Great Mother. Like, I had a lot of visions about the Great Mother, seeing her in a great army. And these visions started probably like back in December, but they got more, I guess you could say more like vivid or whatever. So to make the long story short, I've been like ascending at a real rapid rate. I've been sharing a lot of this with my spiritual group about certain powers and stuff coming online, and certain things that we have genetically, like codes that we have genetically, and certain sigils and stuff that we can use to make different things happen. And so I'm saying that to say that today I looked on the news and I saw the 60 dragon Eye of Ra in the air over like the Netherlands, Denmark, Switzerland. It was so visible that it was so many people talking about it and people taking pictures of it, that they didn't have no choice but to address it. And they're going to try to say that that was Elon Musk rocket up in the air letting off fuel, and that was some ice. I'm like, bruh, if people is that stupid, then you just gonna be stuck on stupid. But it's been like I've been just sitting and I've been like reading the signals and stuff like that. Oh, they really is gonna keep me blocked on here. I've been reading signals and stuff. Let me try to send this to some people so they can know I'm on here. Dang. Well, they're trying to hold me back. Jeez, it's tough. Anyway, so what I was saying, though, I know why they trying to hold me back, though, was, I looked and I seen all the articles. Were you all able to look, or were you able to see them talking about the rocket fuel or whatever, the anomaly in the sky? It looked just like an eye if you look at it or whatever, and it was a signal in the air or whatever, and they was trying to say that it was Elon's jets. And I'm just like, bruh, these people is so false. You understand? Like, they really is the anti everything that's reality. And so what that really is what I done been talking to people about in my spiritual group, which is we have certain beacon signals and stuff that come from temples. They finally went on ahead and released the information about our great temples, that not only was there the little peak, but that there's cities and everything. They're trying to say it's cities under Giza. Well, y'all just think about it. If it's pyramids and they had cities up under them and they had all kind of technology and shit down there that these people now got to talk about, then the pyramids and stuff that's over here got the same type of cities and technology and shit down there, just like I was saying. And them temples is activating, and them temples is the ones that sending that signal up into the air, bruh. And you seeing that signal up there because the Starlink is activated. I have been talking to the tribe and sharing with the tribe that, like, a lot of people were seeing the orbs in the sky or whatever. And so I hadn't been live on this page. I'll be live on my other page, my personal page, not the business page. But I was saying that we could communicate with some of them orbs, throw our hands in the air, they'll move, all kind of shit. And them ships or whatever that people were seeing, I was telling people that I had began communicating and even showing people in my spiritual group, what, back in December, I think it was, like December, no, January, I think it was, right before they locked me up. So I'm saying all of this to say is, like, we getting really, really close, y'all. And they really finna get a real ass whooping. Like, it's really getting ready to get really, really real out here for them. You understand? For any being that's on a low vibration, I'll say that. It ain't gonna have nothing to do with, well, it kind of do have to do with genetics. That's true. But it's also got to do with, like, yo heart, yo, what you done. Like, it really is like the convergence of the physical and the metaphysical that's getting ready to take place, or is taking place right now. And because of that, you understand, you already done judged yourself, kind of. You already done weighed yourself on the scale. It was you understand what I'm saying? When Earth plane got to this period right here, because this is a period now. This is a period. This is getting ready to end and something else finna begin. So this is finna be a real period. And you understand? That elapsed in a new period, you understand, is getting ready to begin, but based off of us. You understand? We is the period, and when we evolve, you understand, and when we evolve and we expand in consciousness, the earth grows in both physical and in consciousness as well. You understand what I'm saying? So basically, what you get ready to see take place is a whole bunch of re-terraforming, which we already seeing, but that's getting ready to be at an exponential rate, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. Like, you getting ready to see stuff you ain't never imagined. Like, these volcanoes getting ready to go. I already warned people to get respirator masks. They got to go. So some of those is gonna go, but it's definitely gonna be more forest fires, you guys. Forest fires is what you really gonna have to look out for, because that's gonna get serious. Now, what are you all up to? Let me see. Is anybody commenting or saying anything? Let's see. Hey Taz, I'm glad y'all was able to join. I was telling the tribe about the signal in the air, the dragon eye in the air. Y'all, we close as hell. We close as hell. But I want to let y'all know something else. That I already knew that this was going to be the play, but I really wanted to talk to the tribe about it, because it's kind of, you understand, it was always designed to try to stop us. Now, if you notice, I'm finna put you up on the play that Donald Trump done took and said that being a gang member is now terrorism, and selling drugs could get you the death penalty. Now, think about this, y'all, for a second. Those gangs that been in our neighborhoods, right? They gave them gangs guns and basically infiltrated those gangs and taught those gangs guerrilla warfare, right? guerrilla warfare, street warfare. And they kept it going because they wanted us to kill off ourselves. You understand? To try to prevent this time from coming. Well, now time is here. Y'all, they ain't going to be able to just go up in the hood and do what they want to do. If it was a martial law situation or something, understand some of these gangs, some of these cartels is more militarized right now in our cities than the fucking military. So you really think about this shit. They done took and they sending our soldiers all everywhere across seas right now. They moving their people in. Japan got people here. China got police and shit here. People here. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just telling y'all what's up. Now all of a sudden, the gang members, you gonna get charged and convicted and sent all the way down to Venezuela. So now when they get ready to run up on the women and children, who gonna be there to protect them? Did anybody think about that angle? I'm just wondering. Because that's what I'm reading in the tea leaves. I always know when they put a restriction up or a law up, it ain't for nobody but us. If you've been noticing what's been coming out in the news articles, everybody now that they starting to extradite starting to look browner and fucking browner. Y'all ain't noticed that? People from Africa and all kind of stuff, people from the Caribbean and shit now. People that's been here 30, 40 years, got houses and stuff, them being green card holding citizens. It's the illusion of control, you guys. So I'm telling y'all this because they want a reason to lock you up. It's easier, you understand, to control people if you got all the people with the warrior spirit in a cell. You understand what I'm saying? So right now, just watch yourself, yo. You got to move a certain way right now. You understand because it's a lot that's about to take place. Like, y'all, in these next couple of months, it's a lot of stuff that's getting ready to take place. And what these people want to set up is a system so they can try to, I guess, sneak their way in, a backdoor way or something to try to have an illusion of control. But it's only going to be the control that we give them. You understand what I'm saying? So if you still participate in a system, they're going to be able to kind of do stuff to you as opposed to if you let that shit go. And if you come into your higher mind and your higher thought, you'll be able to see what they plan and they planning before they could even run up on you with it. And that's why I'm just sending a warning out to people that's in games right now, bruh. Because that whole shit that they set up in Venezuela wasn't for no Tren de Agua, y'all. Tren de Agua, they sent over here. They let in our borders, y'all. That shit was on purpose. The whole purpose they did that for was so they could set up saying that gangs was terrorists and make a system to be able to ship people out of here with no fucking due process or any type of thing. Now you really got to realize the play. Because how many people right now in the hood could get shipped off because they got gang tie affiliations? Could really be getting ready to get shipped off, y'all. Facebook, the FBI. Instagram, the FBI. All these niggas got all these pictures, all their flags and shit up there, all their activity, all their guns, every fucking thing. That shit is now a terrorism fucking charge. I hope people is fucking aware, bruh. Like, are people aware of that? That being a gang member is getting ready to get you a terrorism charge and maybe 30 years to life and sent out of this country to Venezuela to that high maximum security prison that they got over there? Is people aware of that? Because I don't know if people really is aware of what's going on and how much of these broken laws that they trying to change in order to snare you up, bruh, because that's all it really is about, y'all. They trying to snare you up right now. Because that's the illusion of control. You understand what I'm saying? Most of them people that's in the gangs, you understand, they don't really enter and overstand. But a lot of them is disgruntled ancestors, or they channeling disgruntled ancestors. Like a lot of those rituals and stuff that was put into the games got occult ties to them, because the people who created the games created them new occult and Masonic rituals and shit like that. So initiation, don't we do initiation in our rituals and stuff like that? Well, gangs have initiation and rituals and shit that they do too, but it's kind of like some have the knowledge of what it really means and some just don't. But it don't change the fact that you still dealing with energy. It don't change the fact of the time we in, and it don't change the fact of what allegiance you took. You understand what I'm saying? So you understand, boys, you understand that's been trained up to kill. You understand? And when it really hit them, this awakening, and they enemy is no longer their brother, and they could see who their enemy is, ain't that like their greatest fucking fear? Because that moment is coming very soon, when the full illusion gonna be pulled down off people's eyes. And I really know that they want people to be in a state where they don't, or you understand, in a state where they could control that. Because them people in them games got the warrior spirit in them, yo. They killing each other, but that's not the real reason why they manifested here. You understand? That's not their real purpose. And the purpose is getting ready to hit them. It's already hitting some of them. You enter and overstand. Like, it's not going to be but so much you're going to be able to do to the hood before the hood start looking at you sideways like, what the fuck? You understand what I'm saying? Like, one thing about us, we are a people that's going to persevere. You understand? Through thick and thin. And we will come together when push come to shove, or when our backs get against the wall. And I'm telling you right now, ain't nobody here going for no slavery as it is sits right here, right now. But if they could decrease your populations, if they could take all the people that could fight and send them all of these different places, then you only got vulnerable people here left. And then you can see the setup. It's a clear setup, and that's what the setup is. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to be able to read the play for the long run and not the short run. You enter and understand, because it's a lot of plays that's being made right now. Not that any of it gonna be successful, but I am still here. You understand? And we is here, still here to talk about it and talk about what they trying to do, and then that way you can see yourself around it. So if you know anybody that's in a gang member, I would tell them right now to wipe their fucking social media, bro. Just like black owned businesses had to just wipe they businesses and stuff because of the DEI shit. You understand, they did away with DEI so you could get a business fine now for having black owned business on your site and shit like that. You understand, like, laws done changed. They doing shit to try to rope you up. This is what I'm telling you, because you still kind of caught in between systems. You understand what I'm saying? You trying to leave one and go to a other, and now they trying to rope you up, bruh, and give you time. I'm telling you what's going on. So if you own your pages and you know people who in that life, bro, it's time to tell them, hey, you might need to realize what you're doing digitally now can be used against you in a court of law, and they is finna fucking use it. And you gonna get some serious fucking time, including up to the fucking death penalty for selling drugs, bro. Shit serious. They trying to take your fucking head off. If anybody paying attention, they done started American citizens at the airport. I talked about that. coming in from international flights now. They randomly confiscating people's phones and doing a whole digital check on your fucking phone. They're calling it a digital security check now. And they're going all in your phone. So any social media, anything you got open, they got all access to your messages and stuff. They're really questioning people, asking them about their activities and stuff like that. You understand what I'm saying? So shit's getting real. And if you refuse to do that, then they're not letting you in the country. That's another way to rope you up, because who knows what you might have on your phone that might be illegal. You might be doing some shit, not even know it's illegal. Like, shit's too real. It's too many fucking laws that they changing right now. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You need to be paying the fuck attention, because they trying to hit you with the ropey dope sneaky shit, bruh. The sneaky stuff. It ain't the upfront shit they trying to do. They trying to hit you with the sneaky shit. Then they get you all fucked up in this fucking shit with them. You understand what I'm saying? You all cased up with them. Then you all fucked up. You don't want to be locked up in this time. You don't want them people to have that much control of your physical body and your ascension. You don't want them people to be able to poison you biologically and change your genetic codes. And that prison, all they doing is changing people's genetic codes and shit. Giving them all of that fucking food and all of that shit. That shit ain't nothing but a big ass experiment fucking and soul harvesting, energy harvesting, bruh. Man, I'm trying to tell y'all. It's too serious out here to be playing any games with these people, because these people not around here playing no games with us. You know, I just have my little evening, little smoke, and I just be sitting here and I just be thinking about it when I be looking at all of these news articles and all the plays and shit that they trying to make. It wasn't successful, but I still don't want to see people suffer if you don't have to. You understand what I'm saying? So that be kind of where I be at with it, y'all. So let me see what y'all talking about. It keep on pausing my live. Can y'all hear my live? Can y'all see my live? Somebody throw a 1 in the chat. I just want to make sure it's still recording, because they done been hitting my lives like crazy. Like, I don't know why. So let me see if I see some ones. Make sure y'all could at least hear me. Okay, thank you, self-love consciousness. You know, it's just something to interrupt the train of thought. You know what I'm saying? It's something to interrupt the cipher in the train of thought. But for real talk, like, what you got to do right now is you really got to get your spiritual eye so you can detect this shit before it hits you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I already knew, you understand, like, it was going to get serious. I had even been telling my group, you understand, I'm like, March going to come in like a fucking lion. Like, I just felt the energy. You understand what I'm saying? And if you a spiritual being, bruh, right now you could feel something is different. You could feel it. You understand? And if you really is fucking with the 5D and higher, you know it. You ain't even just feeling it. You know it. You done seen it. You know what's getting ready to manifest, and you know what's happening. You understand? And when you get to that point, you understand what I'm saying? Then it's just, you sitting here pretty much is just waiting for whatever to go down that's finna go down. You understand? But at the same time, while they have this little bit, this little, man, I don't even know how long this finna last, because the way I'm reading the plays, y'all, I think these people gonna really try to keep this illusion up till the fucking end, because I cannot believe if people is so psyop to see that fucking eye of Ra over all of them fucking countries and think that that's fucking SpaceX, motherfucker. All of these anomalies that's really happening right now with the plasma, bruh. You seeing some stuff you ain't never seen. Plasma beings and stuff is apparent, and Some of this, all this ain't all no blue beam neither. Like, you could tell what's fake, and you could kind of tell what's kind of real now. And you having some of them experiences yourself. I know I'm having those experiences. So I'm just like, I don't know how much longer they can sustain this illusion. Like, even if you shadow ban us the way that they doing on social media. So I really think that they want people to really believe that nothing's happening. Like, because you got some people right now that can't feel nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they don't feel, like they ain't got no soul. So if all of a sudden you starting to hear awakened people talking about, I'm feeling changes, different stuff going on, all of this, people gonna start really wondering what's going on when we start really talking about, no, that's not, you understand, and people start looking at our pages and seeing we've been talking about this stuff for years and everything like that. It falsifies, it just gives us more credibility and them less, because the truth, you can't beat the truth with a lie. You can't beat the truth with an illusion. And when you operating in your higher purpose, all you could be is the truth. Matter of fact, you set the truth here. You understand what I'm saying? Or that principle. You understand, because the truth is whatever's happening in reality, which is happening in the quantum plane, which you have access to. And then you manifest that here, and then that becomes the principle here, and that has to be what's true. The only way that they can create a false reality is if you create it and you turn their false into true. That's kind of the same way. That's how they got that test shit. You know, the test, true, false. You understand what I'm saying? That's really you in real life with your judgment as to how this shit finna shake out. It was a real, true, false moment for you. And every time they try to fuck with your mind with the empathic attacks, you really need to just ask yourself a question from your spirit and your spiritual eye. Is this a truth or a falsehood? And 9 times out of 10, you'll be able to decipher the bullshit right there. It's a bunch of bullshit going on. Like, y'all, I be looking at, they like press releases and stuff. I can't even look at it no more. I'm just like, this shit looks so fucking staged. Like, you got this nigga up here, he's signing a bunch of fucking documents. Like, bitch, you could sign 1,000 fucking documents. That don't change that IRA that just came up in the air last fucking night. That ain't changing all these volcanoes that's erupting. Like, y'all ain't noticing these people ain't talking about none of the real nigga shit that's going on right now, y'all. Like, we got volcanoes erupting, we got tornadoes and stuff tearing up the southeast and all kind of shit. We got all kind of weather phenomenon, all kind of new fucking species, all kind of new discoveries just came out. They hitting y'all. Yeah, log out and come back in if you can't hear me. Um, some people done been having some trouble, but I'll be posting this on my YouTube, so y'all go to my YouTube, Nefertiti, Seti. If you had like viewing difficulties and you can't get into one of my chats, I always try to record from whatever page I go live on, and I put them in there because I know that they be hitting it, and that's the whole point. I'm just like, that's what I be saying. Like, I be sitting here like, what the fuck is the point? Like, you so worried about what is a reality, what has to take place. You understand what I'm saying? What's already taking place. They can't stop this. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't enter and understand what all of the illusion of control is for. You control an app, a fucking application. That's nothing, bro. They could hit this fucking app 1,000 times. That ain't gonna affect my soul, and it ain't gonna affect the fact that they already fucking dead. This is facts on facts. Them people already dead. That's why they done wipe my fucking page, because they don't want me But I do got the receipts, but they don't want me to really point to the receipts where I told y'all really all this shit was finna play out like this. And I told y'all when in December when I activated the 60 Dragon Eye of Ra, and I had on my fucking first page the fucking volcano sigil was right on my page. Yeah. All they systems failing, y'all. Yeah, I agree. The same thing was happening with me, and then the Wi-Fi keep on going down. You understand what I'm saying? Like T-Mobile service keep on doing some flunky in and out. Like these people is not going to tell nobody nothing. They gonna try to live in this illusion till the end. Bruh, the way this shit finna go down, it's finna go down real crazy, y'all. That's all I got to say. That's all I got. This shit finna go down real fucking crazy. Because all this stuff, all these signals is here that it's getting ready to occur. And it's just like these people trying to, I don't know, go on with an illusion. Like everything ain't getting ready to be different. You understand what I'm saying? Like they're trying to continue a system that is dead. Like it's so dead and stale. I can't even stomach it. Like all of that NASA bullshit, bruh. I don't watch that shit. That's some bullshit. I don't watch they news. That be some bullshit. Other than I look at news articles to read signals and shit. But most of the news I look at now is independent people who following, storms and shit like us. You understand? That's really reporting real shit. But like these people's system is so dead. You understand what I'm saying? And it's just like they trying to breathe life into something that somebody done moved on from. I kind of feel like I done moved on. You understand? Like I done really got to a place in my mind where I done grown past that. Like you ain't got no more illusions for me. I know you can't heal me. I know they can't give me no money or nothing like that that's gonna make me do better in life. You understand what I'm saying? I know that this is my land. I know that you done had me working all of these years for 45 years of my life as a slave for my own fucking money now. And I'm just like, bitch, boy, fuck you. I know that the goddamn cosmic alignment it done occurred. We done aligned. You got the eye of Ra in the air, and you got all nature raining hell on their ass right now, including this UV radiation. And that's what I know. You know what I'm saying? And anything outside of that is a fucking falsehood and some bullshit. They trying to make Elon no fucking L, the next goddamn Tony Stark. That bitch ain't shit. And neither is that orange motherfucker Donald Trump. That motherfucker got bruises, all kind of shit all over him. They can't hardly, man, y'all don't fuck with me. Cause I really get on their ass. Like if you look at them motherfuckers, they look like bi-ass clones, bruh. They don't even look like anything, man. Half the time, y'all think y'all looking at human beings. Y'all looking at skin suits and fucking mock robots. I'm finna just tell you what it is. Like, bruh, when you can really fucking see it, it's just like, I be looking at it, I'm like, bruh, this shit look like you got on a costume. This shit look like theater. You understand? That's how what they really be putting out in the public. That's how it looked to me now. Because it's so fake, I already know that it's something under that skin suit. Like that's not really what you think it is. Like they can't fool me with that bullshit no more. So I be looking at that shit and I just be like, bruh, it almost look like I'm looking at a stage play. But ain't the world a stage? Ain't that what they say? And I think when your spiritual eye come on, bro, you read it, it be looking like a stage. Like that shit be looking so stage. I mean, come on. They got all of these cameras there. Like, that's the illusion of power. Bitch, what is you signing the paper really gonna do other than make somebody feel like you really got the control? That's what all the pictures is for. You understand what I'm saying? Because, bitch, you could have signed the papers without the pictures, right? Proper fucking gander. They want to control your mind. Is him signing the paper really controlling you, or is you in your mind thinking that he got power because he's saying he the executive of this land and he's signing the paper and you giving him the power? You calling him the chief executive of who, bitch? You get, and you get what you want. You understand what I'm saying? If you want to turn a person into a false god, hey, they gonna act like one. You understand? But that's the false reality. They faking every fucking thing right now, even the fucking presidency, bruh. This is not the USA anymore, bruh. You do not have no president, bruh, unless you participate. You getting ready to participate in that system, which that system don't even exist. It's not going to exist. It's already done. That's what I'm telling y'all. Like, any day now, bruh. Any day. When you seeing them signals and stuff in the air, any day now. Any fucking day. I don't know what the day gonna be, because it's like when you outside of time, you understand and overstand what I'm saying. You can't measure it in days or weeks. You understand? I don't know if it's gonna happen today, tomorrow, this week. But I'm telling you what, all my visions I had from 2019 done been happen like rapidly, like them ones where I had like, you know, it's now, motherfucker. Like them shit's happening now. You understand what I'm saying? And so I know it's close, bruh. And so I just be sitting here like, I'm just waiting. That's all I'm doing, to tell y'all the truth. Every day I know we get closer because I see another sign or another symbol or something, or I have another experience in the astral plane. Yep, Neptune about to be in Aries, the illusion up and down with. It's done and over, nephew. Peace, Jason. It's done and over, y'all. Like, the illusion done, bruh. Like, bitch, we done pulled the skirt all the way up. You butt ass naked out here right now on that. Like, you understand? I'm just waiting for the world to catch up, bruh. That's where I'm at. You understand? Like, I'm not fooled at all, bitch. I know you dead. I done seen you die, ho. Like, there's no doubt in my head that these people dead. Just like it wasn't no doubt we had multiple suns. It wasn't no doubt these volcanoes and stuff was gonna go off. It wasn't no doubt. It ain't no doubt the fires was gonna burn. It's not no doubt California quaking and getting ready to go back into the water. It ain't no doubt that Alaska getting ready to shift and go back into the water because they up there, they doing too much shit. We got fault lines that's apparent. Bruh, they drain water, bruh. We got temples over here. I said our temples was going to activate in North Carolina. I had put people up on fucking Pilot Mountain and told them that that was one of our ancient pyramids and stuff. That proof's still on my Facebook. Maybe, no, not my TikTok no more, because they just took my TikTok and they took my IG. But I've been putting out knowledge, bruh. Trying to let people know. When that fucking shit hit Asheville, I told them, I said, them people finna die. They need to leave. I'm like, bruh, the land and nature gonna kill them people that's still there. What happened? Then the winter came, ancestors unleashed on them, killed them, all kind of shit they was having. And now they over there that's left, and they dying from what? Fires, bitch. When a bitch say leave, ho, that's what the fuck we fucking mean. Bruh, lithium, for real. That's true about you being in class, like you in class waiting for everybody to catch up, nephew. That's the damn truth. But for real, that lithium, yo, that lithium, them bastards talking about, oh, it's lithium over there. Bruh, lithium. Let me just take a sip of this. No, it'd be so much bullshit. I just be having to calm myself down, bruh. Because they be lying so fucking much. It just be too much sometimes. The motherfuckers some liars, bruh. Some straight-faced liars. They know that's the valley of the fucking great trees over that bitch. All of them fucking shits that you talking about as mountains used to be great ass trees, bruh. And we used to have pyramids, fucking temples and shit over there. Not just pyramids, fucking temples, bruh. And the temples stretched down, man, hundreds and hundreds of feet down into the earth. Where these people can't go. And it's a radiant energy down there. The radiant energy that they talking about that's changing the magnetism of the earth. On my TikTok, I got pinned talking about the sun in the earth. I call that a sun. I don't know whatever. That's a sun, motherfucker. Like we is a sun, that's a sun. It's a living thing. It's living. Just in a different form. So I call that a sun. All of us is sons in human form, motherfucker. But you is a sun. That energy is endless. It begins, it never ends, bruh. You literally like your own universe. When you leave this body, you a universe, motherfucker. So that's a sun there. It's a being. And you get energy from that. And that's part of the God particle, bro. It's the heart of Tiamat. It's green energy, bruh. That's where they get, man. It's so fucked up when they be like, go green and all of that shit. Bruh, it's a slap to the face. Because if you was really going green, you would release that green energy from inside of Tiamat. But this is what's going on now. The green energy is getting released from inside of Tiamat. And then you can see it being refracted too on the aurora borealis now. That motherfucker pure green. So the temples in the earth is activating the ionosphere above, bruh. And you seeing a beacon go up, bruh. And when you see that beacon go up, that's why you see the eye of fucking Ra. And it looks like the eye of the Pharaoh and all of that type of stuff. The Milky Way that's on the top of your head. Because when our temples activate, you understand what I'm saying? Literally it all, you understand? Like, we everything, bruh. It's over. This is my whole point. I'm for real as hell. One day they'll catch up and one day they won't. It don't even fucking matter if they ever catch up or ever caught up. It don't matter. I know they ass gone from here. And I know that we activating, and I know that it's our time right now, and I know it's a wonderful time for us to be alive. And I hope that y'all just, you understand, out here and just looking at it and just reading everything for what you gotta read it for. You understand? You know, you with a dying opponent. You understand what I'm saying? Don't feed into the pestilence. Just separate yourself out. Do you understand? And just get through these times. It's gonna be a little more chaotic, you understand? Because these motherfuckers ain't gonna go out no other way than that, I guess. You understand? So let them. Like, they're gonna lie to the fucking end. Like, it's amazing to me. I'm sorry, but I'm like, bro, they lying straight faced it. I'm like, if people believe that, you got to be a damn fool. Like, y'all, do you ever think, like, bruh, how much can these people lie to y'all before y'all be like, God damn, ain't no way. Like, how can they show you 1 week this motherfucker's whole starship burst up in the air, crash down, make a big ass gorilla rain, crash down into the ocean? Every time he done went up in there, you see him bounce up. All of a sudden, he done made it to space. He done rescued these astronauts. How these astronauts come out and then they in full body bandage and everything. Like, y'all, what? Come the fuck on. Brother, please. And now all of a sudden, somehow he responsible for the damn IRA that's over fucking New Zealand, Switzerland, Denmark, France. Man, it was visualized by the whole fucking Europe. How, Sway? We ain't see it over here. Bro, they better go ahead and tell them people about them temples in Paris and all of that shit for real. Stop fucking playing with people, bro. That shit activating for real. And they out here pussyfooting on it. Let them. Shit, let them. They time over, bro. They time real over. I think the more of us that say it, the quicker they die or something, bro. Just go ahead and just keep on your altar. Just keep on telling yourself they done. Because they really is, bro. I promise. Y'all gonna see. Everybody gonna see. They done, y'all. I'm not playing. They finna go out like a light. I ain't got much more to say. Oh, you be looking, what you say, self, you be looking at your family like, right, wow, you still believe this? Thank you. Y'all, for real. I be hard looking at people like, bruh, you cannot think this is reality. Like, bruh, like you got people that took the hot shot, that's hot, that's sick as hell, and still going to the same doctors that made you sick. Bruh, you can't believe these people really finna help you. I done gave up. Y'all, I done gave up. Bruh, they ain't never gonna see it, bro. Just reserve your air for your own respiration. Cause I mean, they should have known it wasn't no real president. This motherfucker got 32 felonies. How the fuck you could be a felon and the president of the United States? I mean, they easily like just sweep so much shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bruh, y'all should know that alone should let a motherfucker know ain't no way he could legally be the president. This motherfucker got 30-something felonies. Motherfucker, it's insanity. How can you be the president of the United States and you done broke the laws of the United States? Come on. Y'all stop playing with me. People need to shake themselves to reality, bro. This shit is over. That's why they repeated presidents, nigga. He the last president. He was the last president. They just repeated a cycle, nigga. Trying to get a different outcome. Y'all don't see this yet? Somebody better. I'm trying to. See, I be trying to ease that shit because when you hit people with too much stuff, it overwhelms their mind and they can't enter and overstand. But time loops over itself and collapse, bro. That's the best way I could say. So then is now and now is then. Over and understand. Man, it's the same term from then. It's just a different iteration of it, bro. They be putting y'all in cycles and putting y'all on numbers to make you think it's not the same fucking thing. He was the last president of the United States. It's over, bro. The United States of America, bro. I'm just trying to tell y'all something, bro. You better pay attention to the gematria. They be playing, they be fucking with you. You understand what I'm saying? They be fucking with you and they be fucking with you. And they really be fucking with your mind. And they really be trying to make you repeat cycles and do stuff over again like it's something new to keep you looped in a fucking trap. You understand what I'm saying? That's why they repeat shit over. You understand? Now they trying to repeat some shit over. Bruh, ain't nobody going back through no secret. None of that shit, bro. That shit's an illusion. All of that shit was all an illusion that we helped them create, bro. Bruh, they done. I promise y'all. I'ma just leave it alone because I can't say it no more clearer than that. And I mean, I'm real clear with it. I tell them to their face they done. Bruh, they'll be mad at me. Shit, what you gonna do? Send me to heaven quicker. You can't do shit, really. But they done. That's about all I could say about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's black and it's white. You understand? It's clear as day to me. Everything I saw them manifested. And I saw them beings out of here, bruh. No, they out of here, bro. That's why I'm just sitting here. And y'all know where the Pope at? He out of here too. He been out of here. They probably got his body on ice somewhere. The shell of it, you understand, so they could perform some type of ritual when they little Easter, when they try to fake the little ritual to Easter or to represent cells they ain't never gonna have. That's really when our immortal cells rise and our fertility and everything start a new clock, nigga. That's what we was worshiping and everything. But you understand, they twist stuff up. But is he still kicking? Anybody know they supported supposedly saying he's still alive. They know that motherfucker got took soon as he did that goddamn simulation and tried to open up them fucking doors. That was it, bitch. Yep. That was his end too. That was what took them. Got slapped, fuck down. Mm-hmm. I don't think he's not alive, y'all. Y'all, that nigga dead. I promise y'all, that nigga dead. They just waiting. Yep. Exactly, Taz. They just waiting on the big hand to hit 12. Look, we all waiting on the big hand to hit 12, but that nigga dead. They getting ready to try to do some type of ritual or something. So they trying to hang them on. You understand what I'm saying? To do a ritual or whatever. You understand? They can keep the corpse alive even though the brain and everything else is gone. That nigga gone. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? I mean that shit. And I said he was gonna be fucking gone. All them other so-called spirituals, a lot of spiritual people was on there. Oh, he opening up portals. Man, I was like, open it, bitch, so we could strike your ass down, bitch. And that's exactly what the fuck happened to him. TikTok, bitch. And that's exactly what happened to all of them. The royal family got wiped out. That's a whole bunch of new clones right there. They all got sick from the fucking palace, bro. They all got cancer from the palace. They had to transfer their consciousness to some other clones, bro. You think I'm bullshitting, right? I'm really not. Why you think they fucking disappeared like that? And why you think they don't act the same? They don't look the same? It's a little bit off. Something seemed off about them. Off. Have you looked at them body ass clones recently? Ain't nobody up in them palaces for real, nigga. Ain't nobody up in them palaces for real. It'll kill them. I'm not playing. Like, it's some real stuff going on. It's some real beings that's back here right now. We is some of them beings that's back here as well. It's some real stuff that's going down right now. They really doing everything they can to distract people from all of the real stuff that's going on with a fucking illusion. Bro, wake up. Because they're going to try to keep you distracted with everything. It's going to be sensory fucking overload. That's why he's signing orders and stuff every day. Bruh, just throw him to the left, bro. That's a stage act, bro. You don't want to be distracted and miss your opportunity to ascend fucked up on they fucked up program. You understand? That's why you got to get on your own program so you really know what's going on, and you got to just let them go ahead and die. You got to just detach from that system because it's finna die. You understand? Just like you cut the cord, you understand? You got to just cut and just let that shit go on and wither. Don't even give it no energy, bro. Not to no degree. Just read the plays and don't get caught up in the middle while we in the middle. You understand? Because they still, man, it's still like a little bit of a period right now where you could put yourself in a situation where your path could get, you understand what I'm saying, altered. You understand, like, these people could still run up on you to a degree right now. So that's why I'm just saying watch your six. But to a degree too, if you in them higher planes, they really can't run up on you right now. It's an interesting paradox going on because, like, we ain't all ascending at the same rate. You understand what I'm saying? Like, some of us got more auric defenses right now than others of us. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you real heavy in the quantum, bro, can't nothing run up on. They can't do shit with you right now. Like, they can't do shit with you right now, for real. They can't kill you. They can't do nothing but watch you and strike you and take your pages and shit like they doing to me. But they, you understand, and fuck with me and try to get me to fuck myself up like a whole bunch of empathic attacks and shit like that. But they can't really do nothing really physically. You understand what I'm saying? But you got other people that's in a different part of their journey. You understand what I'm saying? And that's just me putting out the alarm to you. You understand? If you're newer in your journey, just stay on your altar. Stay on your auric defense. Stay on your spiritual practice. Well, not practice, your spiritual lifestyle. It got to become a lifestyle. You can't fall off of it. You understand what I'm saying? You got to really incorporate these practices into your life so that you won't get fucked up, bro. And then you'll be fine and you'll be able to walk out here in it and you're going to be in abundance. And these people is getting ready to fade to black. So that's why I'm not worried about them. You understand what I'm saying? It's so funny to me, you know, that they talking about all of these Teslas and stuff that's getting destroyed. Bitch, y'all want somebody to destroy them motherfuckers for insurance. Y'all need to stop. I almost want to say y'all need to stop blowing them motherfuckers up. Y'all could just wait. They got lithium ion technology, bruh. This summer they gonna be blowing up on their own. Trust me, if they didn't want y'all blowing up them motherfuckers so they could claim insurance and shit, they wouldn't be talking about it and showing it and putting it in every algorithm, bruh. They trying to have y'all mess them motherfuckers up so they could charge you with felonies, case you up, stop you from being able to ascend. That's first thing. And the second thing is so they can make some insurance money. Because if you vandalizing a property, then that's insurance. Who was buying a fucking Tesla, y'all? No fucking body. Nobody want that piece of junk ass fucking car. The motherfuckers always seen on the side of the goddamn road. Who wants to be in one of them motherfuckers? In Augusta, they got a charging station for them behind some old vacant steak and shake. That's where they have to go over there where the junkies throw needles and stuff to charge up that motherfucking piece of shit. Boy, bye. Piece of shit ass car. Man, please. Anybody driving a Tesla right now, you already was a fool when you first bought it. Man, I remember when they was charging like $100,000 for the piece of shits. Them shits was so fucking ugly. I was like, man, I'm not getting one of those. I'm so glad I didn't. Now to know it's got all of that radiation and all kind of shit in it and stuff, and then you dealing with lithium. Y'all, lithium, if you a melanated person, you don't need to be driving in no kind of car with no type of big ass lithium, bruh. Because lithium still protons from your God particle, bruh. That's why you gonna get cancer. I'm just telling you what the truth is. Lithium was built to encase that particle. You remember I told you it's energy in the center of the earth, and it would radiate, we would radiate it up into the cosmos. We would radiate it up all the way through the temples. It would come up all the way through the temples, all the way through the little hydrothermal power. That would do something to it too, kind of make it into a like steam like energy and more excited protons. Then it would come up through the like columns in the rods. It would go all the way up through the temple. It would hit the capstones. The capstone would light up and begin to spin, and then it was a rod. It shoots straight through the rod and it go all the way up into the air like boom. And when it hit the air, it gives this whole, it's like it's all linked. You understand? It's like the communication from one sun is communicating with that because it wasn't no firmament. You understand? It wasn't no firmament, and then it was just different, bro. But in them temples down there, what we had to encase the energy in was lithium. So that's why they can get as close as the lithium. But the lithium is like miles and miles, like it's deep. You understand? Like it ain't just no little bit of lithium deposits. And by the time you could dig through it, it would kill you. Like no human being, none of them can get to that. So they tell you about the lithium, but they don't tell you about what's under the lithium or why the lithium was there. You understand? Like, don't nothing on this plane just appear for no fucking reason. You know, like these people is so backwards as hell to me because they never explain nothing. Like, don't nobody ever think how the hell did lithium get deposited into the fucking earth? Or all these minerals. Like, people really don't be thinking. Yes, it's a rare earth mineral. Yes, Jason, you exactly right what you saying. It's a rare earth mineral. And notice they've been throwing many signals about what rare earth minerals and talking about Ukraine. Motherfucker, they talking about them signals got to do with who gonna control the rare earth minerals over here and all of these fucking pyramids and temples that's over here. They are from Ukraine, you guys. That's where the Caucasoid got built. This newest version of the Caucasoid, okay? So they ain't got no problem sharing shit. So don't even fucking believe that fucking illusion for one fucking second anymore of your life. That they gotta talk back and forth and they fucking cousins. Or that they was really fucking arguing for real in that fucking White House. They're fucking cousins, bro. They all got the same fucking blood. So they not arguing about, they sending signals about the rare earth minerals in the Amaruca, in America. In these motherfucking, in Canada, America, and South America, where we got these big gorilla temples at, bruh. Where all, man, where we got the biggest temples at, bruh. When them bitches activate, that's what they talking about. Those rare earth minerals and the rare earth minerals in you that's getting ready to activate when them activate at the same time. Cause you a rare earth mineral yourself. The rarest one. You got neuromelanin. That's the rarest earth mineral. It can only be formed by being with carbon. Even the fungus. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm telling y'all. What's up? You gotta believe it. Y'all, we plasma beings. Y'all, you got to think about it. Anything will amplify us. Yo, this earth is designed to amplify us. You understand what I'm saying? So certain stuff, certain temples, certain things that's going to activate is going to amplify a plasma being, and that amplification will kill them. Y'all, I'm telling you, they can't take the frequency, bruh. And all of that interaction is what forms the heat and causes the set point of the earth, the thermostat of what you would call Tiamat, to raise up, because we excite more protons and stuff around us, yo, plasma, yo. And the earth reads that as temperature. But we not gonna be hot like we not hot. But for somebody that ain't gonna be able to deal with it, it's gonna burn them up, bro. The most we'll do is we'll start sweating, we'll start detoxing. You understand what I'm saying? You get dehydrated. You know, you got to stay hydrated because your body is taking on so much energy and splitting so many molecules. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to need that extra, um, them extra hydrogens on that oxygen. It's not really the oxygen, it's just the hydrogens on it that you're going to need. And that's about it, tribe. You know, I done talked for about an hour. So I'm finna shut my mouth. I think I done said enough to you guys today. I done loaded y'all down with enough today, but I want everybody to like really be encouraged, you know what I'm saying, today? And to, you know, keep on your spiritual practice. All right, let me see. Anybody say anything? Anybody got any questions? Somebody said something about a car. Y'all is crazy. Wait a minute. Self love, consciousness. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all know y'all is crazy. She said, I'm at this point, I'm just trying to keep a roof over my head and all this stuff can fall a day. Man, the reason why I'm reading that is because I promise you, I feel that same way. Yes, I feel that same way. And y'all, so I'm on here today, but y'all don't forget to go and follow my other IG page. Shenlong Seti. Go follow that one, because I'll be going live over there too. And that's my little private page. But I'll be going live on both, but I'll be going live more over there. But I'm going to try to come over here too. I be trying to like not go as live as much. Like I try to choose one channel to go live on, because whenever I go live, bruh, that's when they really go to hitting my page. And I'm like, bruh, I could have probably 3 followers and they would hit my page just from my live discussions. Hold on. Okay. Recently, I passed out when I got too close to my bedroom window and when I came to our screen because I didn't know where I was at and I didn't recognize. Medically, I checked out good. Yeah, you hitting them parallels and stuff like that. You okay, though, Empress. You okay. You okay. It's like when your Starlink be activating, bruh. It could cause a mania. It could cause a psychosis. Like, you fine though. I understand. Trust me, I understand. When it hit me, I felt like I was having a panic attack. You understand? And I felt like I was, you understand, like in like I was in two places. You understand what I'm saying? It was like, I understand where you're going with that. Just stay dangerous, Empress. Your Starlink probably activating. And if that's so, just, you know, take some deep breaths, you understand, and it'll be all right. Yeah, probably because of the adrenaline rush. If you didn't feel anything hitting the floor, man, I'm getting ready to create an ebook about this because see, this is deep what you saying because this is why I wanted to create an ebook about this because we talking about our hypothalamic pituitary axis, our HPA axis, y'all. And your pituitary gland houses a lot of the glucocorticoids and cortisol and chemicals in your body that give you your stress response. But that's also linked to your pineal gland. It's also linked to mood, melatonin, and everything. You understand what I'm saying? And so when you go into these higher awakening states and your kundalini begins to rise, you understand what I'm saying? It goes through an area in the back of your head called your medulla oblongata. Okay? And when it goes through there, it goes through medullary pyramids. That's what they call, and they decuss. They do a X like this, and then they go into your brain, into your hindbrain. But up there at the top of your hindbrain is like where your pineal gland and all of that stuff is. Your hypothalamus and your thalamus. You understand what I'm saying? And that's linked to the physical manifestations of what's going on in the quantum with your pineal. Like it's all linked. So there's meditations and stuff, and UV radiation affects this axis. And so adrenaline is something that arises in you when you having an increased quantum experience. You'll be under heavy sometimes adrenaline. You understand what I'm saying? You'll release you know what I'm saying, endorphins and stuff like that. And so you might hit the floor and not feel it. You might get what they call superhuman strength or whatever. But those endorphins and stuff, you going off a straight plasma energy at that point. Like, so I'm actually making an ebook about the metaphysics of that. So that's good that you said something about that because like when it hit me, I'm like, man, there's nothing really out here talking about this what's happening. You understand? Like really what's hitting us. You understand? They ain't gonna make no shit about it to tell us. You understand? And I just done been seeing so many people and I'm like, I'm wondering, I'm like, is you walked in or is you getting your Starlink? Because it's hard to tell. You understand? Because really, when you getting your Starlink, it's like you walking into yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So it's, bruh, it's deep because it'll take you to a place. You'll be in two realities. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and depending on where that shit hit you at, bruh, it can hit you. It could really hit you. That's my daughter. I'm gonna have to call my daughter and see what she wants. So I'm making an ebook about the metaphysics on that and stuff, and I'm gonna be doing some lectures about Starlink activation and the effects on melanated beings because they ain't talking about it and they got people running around here. I saw a lady on a plane stripped down butt naked was hollering. I know her Starlink activated. And I saw another black dude that was on the plane and he was fighting demons and I know his Starlink activated too, bruh. Like he said it was demons on the plane and he's a real spiritual person and so he started fighting the demons and so his wife, I don't know if y'all saw that story, after they got him calmed down, his wife said no, believe him, there really got to be demons here if he fighting them. Yeah, because like that Starlink will hit you, bruh. Like because other people can't see it and you can see it. So to them, you in two realities. You understand? And I was trying to explain that. We walking in two realities right now because we in the real state, which is the dream state. You firing that up and you firing up this brain right here. You understand? Your parietal lobe and all of that. Because you still in the simulation, but you operating off of another plane. You could see more. And bruh, that shit hit you. If you in the wrong place, they gonna lock you up, bro. They locked me up, bro. Wasn't nothing wrong with me. And took my blood, bastards. Took the fuck out my blood. I don't even know how much of my blood they took. But anyway, so stay strong, Empress. So yeah, so just be ready, y'all. I don't know if anybody else done had any of those experiences yet with they Starlink activating, but you be alright. Just like riding a bike. You just like riding a bike. You be alright, bro. It's kind of like, it's so funny because the Matrix kind of showed us this, but it's crazy. You know how the Matrix had the plug right there in the back, right back there? Well, it's kind of like you getting plugged in, but you plugging into yourself, bro. It's wild as hell. That's all I can say. Ashe. All right, you guys. Well, I'm finna let y'all go. This was a good little afternoon/evening discussion. I hope y'all go in peace, love, and light. Okay, and I want y'all to stay dangerous and stay on your altar work. And we'll talk again. We'll talk again, tribe. Hold on a second. What is y'all talking about? Wait a minute. Y'all about to start me back talking. See, I'm gonna pick that up. Yeah. See, I was about to come down, but you told the truth that caught my attention. Yes, they definitely get ready bad. They've been hitting me. They've been hitting us, bro. They listen, they definitely took my pages. You understand? Like it's just a little bit of people that could see, and they took all our pages. Like everybody that's been talking about it. All of a sudden, page just done got snatched. It's two things that's getting people page snatched real quick that they trying to keep low. If you talk about the serpentine matriarchs and the great mother, the serpentine, you talk about the great dragon, they on your ass because then they know you know something. And then if you go to talking about this Starlink, the real Starlink, because people think Starlink is Elon Musk, he just came up with that shit, but it's a real Starlink for us. Bitch, you go to talking about that, they on your ass. They taking accounts, bro. And yes, they took my blood up at what was that, Augusta Doctors Hospital, I think here in Augusta took my blood. Man, they knocked me out with haloperidol and took my blood. Man, I don't know how many vials of blood they got. But I know when they was taking my blood, the motherfucker even had the nerve to say something about my immune cells. He actually said something about my immune cells. He said, "Have you seen her immune cells?" I could not fucking believe it because I was in and out. You understand what I'm saying? Because that was when they locked my ass up, boy. I was battling too for 2 weeks, bro. Trying to tell you. And that was from when I was trying to warn people too. It wasn't even trying to warn people. It was just trying to clue people in. Like, it's time for you to do your reclaim. It's time for you to reclaim your shit. Bro, the planet's done it like, they didn't even want nobody telling people that, bro. They locked me up. The 5-star took me and put me in a mental facility for 14 days against my will. And I wasn't supposed to be there. Shit's real. When you get to really talking about this stuff and you get to really knowing this shit, like for real, like you know this shit, bruh, they don't, because it would really be up for them, bro. Because listen, some of us really is out here doing this shit. They got to give people the illusion like it's them that's doing it, right? At the same time, they can't kill us. We too protected in the quantum now. We outside of this. It's almost like you're looking at a player on the field, but you on the bench, motherfucker, and you can't even get on the field because it's an electric gate on the field. So you watching us play now, and our reality is shifted, and all they could do is watch us, motherfucker, because we always have been the motherfuckers that shifted the reality. We just was looking at them like they was the motherfuckers that was giving us the plays. Now we just taking the plays from the cosmos. You see what I'm saying? They ain't our coach no more. We our own coach. These motherfuckers on the side of the field, and they looking at us now. So what they want to do, they want to stop people from trying to see the show. Because they over here outside the gate putting on the show like they on the real field, and we on the real field. You understand? Like they got a false reality. We living in a real reality now. It can't be both. Yeah, they took Henrietta Lacks, but it won't just Henrietta Lacks, y'all. Like, I'm going to tell y'all the truth, though. I'm a old negative. I'm a old, like, I'm rare. I'm a old negative. And I know if I just saw a post that my homeboy Lil Y Easy put up that Conscious Juice did, they're talking about they was on the Red Cross van saying they only wanted old blood type. Bruh, bitch. They better be glad they got that. The only thing they could do with it, y'all. Now, I am going to say they done poisoned the hell out of us. They done changed a little bit of shit. But, yep, at that air show, y'all, the only thing they could do is know it's over. I'm telling y'all the truth. Ain't nothing by chance. Ain't nothing random, you guys. If anything happened and they was able to take my blood, it's because it was ordained for them to know at that time that bitch you done lost, for real. It's probably a gut punch to the gut, bitch. Probably didn't know we had got that far. Ain't nobody had no record of my blood since 2019 when I started ascending. And I began like rapid weight loss. My metabolism and everything fucking changed. Y'all know my metabolism done changed because look at me. Like, I done lost over 130 pounds. Doing nothing, motherfucker, but eating the sun. I promise you. So I already know my metaphysics done changed. You understand? I know physically I done changed. Like a couple of conditions I had totally reversed. You understand? So I already know, bruh. That's all they got. That when they looked at them immune cells, our immune cells probably doing some hellified shit right now, bruh. Ain't nothing they could do. Ain't nothing they could do, y'all. It's over. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, when they saw that shit, if they looked at my cells, they knew it was over. And that's why all of a sudden you want all old blood. We ain't giving you shit, bruh. We ain't finna help you do shit because, see, they got the blood in January, but see, I'm finna get my blood getting ready to renew right now. I'm getting ready to get, or it's renewing as we speak. I'm getting a real deal cosmic upgrade. So my immune cells and everything, progenitor cells is getting ready to shift. My red blood cells is getting ready to shift. And we getting ready to have a real big shift in consciousness. Tiamat getting ready to have a real big shift in consciousness. You understand what I'm saying? And so Shit, they probably got that shit. I don't know. Whatever it was, they was meant to see it. But they scared now. Ever since then, bruh, they done been on my ass on my social media, bruh. They was on my TikTok. They on everything, bruh. The FBI watching me so hard right now that I don't even know how hard they watching me. I don't even know how much money. They probably on overtime, full-time overtime. I ain't playing. They be on my Telegram, watching me, recording my videos. Ain't nobody playing. They did it to everybody, y'all. They was doing that to Bobby, him, and anybody. Let me tell you something. If you open up your mouth and you a real awakened being, trust me, they got a file on you, bro. Don't think you out here. These people got a file. So what? Nobody give a fuck. Shit. Anyway. But yeah, they're afraid of that, y'all. They really afraid of us telling people and showing people that something different going on with us. And they really afraid of us talking too, because even our voice, this frequency, hit people because we link now, bruh. It's just like when you hear a lion roar, motherfucker, that frequency hit you, and you know that's a lion. When you hear the mouth of God, you understand we go to speaking and we really go to hitting those planes of consciousness. You understand that pulling from the Akash, you hit a frequency, yo, and it'll harmonize with people with souls, and they'll know you telling the truth. And then it'll even harmonize with a clone and reprogram their ass too. Because the clone was always meant to follow your program. You made them, not them. That's why they had to poison our minds in order to control the clones. You understand? Because we control the clones. That's why any fucking thing we do, they copy. See where I'm going with this? Ashe, I'm glad your dad told you that when you were 6. Ashe. So anything, you understand, we control them too. We control them with magnetism. Right? And they ain't got nothing in the seat. You understand? So we automatically send the radiation to them, send the frequency to them. They gonna follow the leader. We always been the leader. Even when you didn't know you was the leader, you was leading. It was just what you chose to do. All right. Okay. So y'all got me for about another 15 minutes with that one, but I had to hit that because I know they hitting y'all to stand strong, feathers up, create one thing that I was listening to a guy on YouTube, and he was like, you can't just have one. He was like, you got to duplicate yourself. He was like, even in our tablets, we said, be fruitful and multiply. He was like, that wasn't talking just about fertility. He was like, any of the principles on earth, you got to multiply yourself. So I was like, that's true. Yo, get you some other accounts. You understand? Spread your energy. It fuck up that algorithm. You break the algorithm. You know, you got to play with them the same way they playing with you. Law of probabilities. You understand what I'm saying? Switch it up on them. Just start hitting them. Different accounts. A little bit here, a little bit there, spread a little bit. You understand? Spread it around. Start telling your followers about those accounts. You understand what I'm saying? So they could be on. You understand it? Then they hit one. You really ain't hit shit. Go from there. All right. Peace and love. Peace and love.